French toast, one of my all-time favorite breakfast items. It is sweet, fluffy, and delicious, but of course, not low in sugar or calories. But today I'm gonna show you how to make a low-calorie, high-protein French toast that for 4 slices with syrup come to less than 350 calories. And if you really wanna kick the flavor up a notch, there are a few extra toppings you can add that'll still just bring it to a little over 400 calories. It's coming up right now on The Cog is Shred. Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is John and I've lost over 130 pounds through mindful eating and daily walking. Now I'm just trying to maintain my weight and stay in shape. And today I'm going to show you how to make a French toast that I really enjoy making. It is, as I said, low in calorie, high in protein, and really, really good. It's sweet, it's fluffy, it's buttery, it's syrupy, and if you really want to go the extra mile, add some fruit preserves and some whipped cream and it is absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let me show you how to make it. Let's get cooking. So while the cast iron griddle is preheating on the stove, let's go ahead and get this egg mixture made up. We're gonna start off with 6 ounces of egg beaters. You can use egg beaters or you can use liquid egg whites. It'll be the same amount of calories. I'm going with egg beaters today. So 6 ounces of egg beaters. And to that, I'm gonna add 1 ounce of Fairlife fat-free milk. Just a little more liquid and a little more protein. Next, we're gonna sweeten this up a little bit. I've got 1 tablespoon of sweetener. I'm using a monk fruit sweetener. You can use Swerve, you can use whatever you like. 1 tablespoon of regular sweetener and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar style sweetener. This is brown Swerve. I like my French toast really sweet. Like, I wanna have dessert for breakfast sometimes. Is that so wrong? Now let's add a ½ teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And lastly, to add more protein and some delicious flavor, we're gonna add some cinnamon toast flavored protein powder. This is the Rise brand protein powder. I love this stuff. It tastes amazing. I'm gonna add ½ a scoop of that protein powder right here, cinnamon toast flavored protein powder. Let's go ahead and add that right on in there. Now let's just go ahead and whisk everything together. So all we're doing is mixing it up. And trust me, this is gonna make some really tasty French toast, especially something so low in calories. And that's all there is to it. Our mixture is ready. So now we're gonna take a rectangular baking dish, or really whatever dish you have that's big enough to hold at least 2 slices of bread. We're gonna use this to soak up all that delicious goodness into the bread and get all that flavor and protein. So go ahead and pour that mixture right into the dish. And now let's go ahead and get our bread. So there are actually a lot of low-calorie breads out there. You've got your options. Here are 2 that I like to use. You've got Heiner's 35-calorie white bread, and you've got Lewis Healthy Life keto bread. Both are 35 calories per slice. I'm gonna go with the keto bread today because it is higher in protein. This bread, 35 calories, has 5 grams of protein per slice. This one is also 35 calories, but it's only 2 grams of protein. However, this one is a little bit softer and closer to the normal texture of white bread. This one comes out a little bit denser, a little more chewy. So it just depends on what you want. But today, for this recipe, I wanna go for more protein. All right, so we got 4 slices of our Hawaiian keto bread, and we're just gonna take 2 and put them right down here in this egg mixture. Let them fully absorb as much as they possibly can. We're gonna fully submerge those. Look at that. We got quite a bit of this, so you can actually let these sit in here and soak if you want. And while those are down there underneath, I'm gonna take the next 2 and put them right on top. Try to let these soak as well. We'll go ahead and flip them. Continue letting them soak and absorb. Now I'm gonna flip everything, so all 4 slices, so now those ones are on the bottom. And I'm lifting the top ones up, flipping the bottom ones. I wanna make sure every single piece gets coated on every single side. The amount of liquid is already going down quite a bit. If you wanna let these sit for a few minutes, flip them every now and then, they'll start to absorb it and absorb almost all of it by the end. Flip those again. And I want it to absorb as much as it can because I want to get all that protein and all those ingredients in the meal. All right, I think these are ready to go ahead and cook. As you can see, there is very, very little liquid left on the bottom of the dish. And if there's anything left in there, we can go ahead and just pour it on top once we get it on the stove. So let's go ahead and cook this up. All right, the griddle's hot. Let's add some butter flavored cooking spray. and go ahead and put on our toast. 2 slices and 2 more slices. All right. As you can see, we have a little bit of liquid left in here. Let's go ahead and just scrape this out and add this on top of our toast. All right, and there we go. That way we just don't waste it, or at least waste as little as possible. All right, I just want to take a look and see how this is looking. Oh yeah, that's ready to flip. Let me go ahead and flip these. Flip 1, flip 2. You don't have to do it perfectly. I don't do anything perfectly. There we go. All right. The nice thing about this is it's such a quick, easy breakfast. It takes very little time and you're good to go. Instead of buttering these, I'm going with my go-to. I can't believe it's not butter spray. We're gonna top the pieces with some of that. That way you get that buttery flavor without all the butter calories. I like butter. Butter. And these are already done. Let's go ahead and plate them. Whoa, that is spinning. Okay, I think the battery in my close-up camera died, so I think I lost all the footage of the close-ups, but here is the French toast. It is done. Let's go ahead and add some toppings to it. Well, I just changed the battery on my close-up camera, so I lost the last cooking shot, but the French toast is done cooking. All that's left to do now is to top it. If you want to be simple, just use some sugar-free syrup. This is 10 calories for every 2 tablespoons, and we're just going to do 1 tablespoon per slice, so that's just 20 calories. However, if you want to get a little more fancy and make it taste even better, I'll show you something else that I like to do. So, first of all, I'm going to start off with the bottom 2, 1 tablespoon of syrup for each one, and then we're going to add something else. I'm going to add some no sugar added fruit preserves because a lot of those are only about 10 calories per tablespoon. The ones I'm using are some cherry preserves I got over at Dollywood. Now these are exclusive to the Dollywood theme park, so I'm not telling you you have to go to Dollywood to get something, but you have to go there to get these. But you can find a lot of like sugar-free strawberry preserves and other ones that are only 10 calories per tablespoon. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon to each slice. Again, starting off on the bottom 2, so we're just doing the bottom 2 first. This adds so much flavor. I love the sweet and tartness of the cherries. Spread it around as evenly as you can. And then lastly, before I stack these, I'm gonna put some fat-free Ready Whip. A serving of this has only 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. Now, I don't know exactly how to measure out a tablespoon of whipped cream, so I'm just gonna assume that's 3 tablespoons each.
That's close enough.
All right, let me go ahead and stack the next 2 and do the same thing. Sugar-free syrup, fruit preserves of your choice, and once more, top it with fat-free Ready Whip. Woo! Running out of this one. Yep, that's done. And that's done. There we have it. Low-calorie French toast right here. Oh, man. And I'm going to go ahead and try it right here at the table because I don't want to awkwardly hold it in one hand for the last shot. So, really quickly, to give you an idea of the calorie count, with everything here, we are looking at 413 calories, 77 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 56 grams of protein. And if you want to forego the fruit preserves and the whipped cream and keep it simple and classic with just the sugar-free syrup, you're only looking at 343 calories and 51 grams of carbs. Fats and proteins remain the same, 343 calories for 4 slices of French toast with syrup. That's not bad at all. And even still with all this, you're looking at just over 400 calories for a whole breakfast that is high in protein, filling, and delicious. At least I'm pretty sure it's still, no, I know it's delicious. I have had it many times and I am looking forward to having it again right now. So here we have it, low calorie, high protein French toast. Let's give it a shot. I want to get a bite with all that stuff in it. We got the fruit, we got the whipped cream, the syrup. I'm gonna even dip that in there. All right, here we go. Oh man, you could forego those extra toppings, but I am telling you, the cherries and the whipped cream add so much and just enhance it. This is so good. I've made this several times and I never get tired of it. If you want a delicious, high protein French toast that you could eat every single day and it's so low in calories, you could eat this for every meal. I mean, don't. You can have a balanced diet, please. But it's so good. Let me get a close-up of this. Look at this. Man, I'm telling you, make this. You will not regret it. You know what's funny? I remember this bread being a little bit more spongy and firmer in texture, but I think it's great today. I think I've improved the recipe since the first time I've done it, and because it's got so much liquid absorbed in there now, it keeps it nice and tender, and oh, it is so good. All right, I'm just gonna keep on eating, and you should keep on eating as well. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe to The Cog is Shred for more video recipes, as well as other things related to my own weight loss and fitness journey. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep on eating. I don't know. I need to come up with a better outro and be a little less awkward. All right, take care, everybody.